How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Steins Gate, my darling's embrace. It's been, what, months since the last episode? I had just started the playthrough and I kind of abandoned it, and I really didn't mean to. I just kind of got overwhelmed with the other things that I was focusing on here on the channel. So I deeply apologize to those who subscribed or tuned in to watch the full playthrough here as I go through the game, because I really just kind of screwed a lot of people over in that regard, and I feel really bad. So I'm back, I'm ready to go, I'm gearing to go, really. I don't even remember what the plot is so far. That's how long it's been. Actually, when's my last save? Because I'm kind of... Okay, so it's definitely been 2 months. Almost 2 full months, because I'm recording this. It's about to be the 29th, so yeah, 2 months later, here I am on the 29th of March. Guys, I really do apologize. I do this a lot with my playthroughs, and that's really not a good thing to be admitting to try and get some people to tune in, but it is what it is. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with life and other things here on the channel. I do apologize, but regardless, let us continue on, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out what's been going on here. After we parted ways, I browsed some of the PC parts shops until it got dark. Though lately it seems like the heat just lingers after the sun goes down. I set out in search of a cool beverage, a Dr. Pepper. I imagined I'd find it at the cafe, validating what I told Moika. May Queen Yan Yan is the cafe where Mayuri and Ferris work. Since it's so close to our lab, I stop in every once in a while. I started walking toward the stairs leading to the cafe and saw a man at the bottom. Another customer? But he's not going into the cafe, he's just looking at it. Besides, this man is so handsome it looks like he was crafted by Gaia herself. I can't imagine he patronizes places like this. When it became clear that he wasn't planning on going in, I started to walk past him. That's when he turned. Oh my god. I sort of assumed that it was this man. As he did, our shoulders made impact. His reaction was intense. He glared at me with obvious displeasure. He pissed me off, but getting involved with someone like this can't end well. Better to just let the whole thing go. As I continued my march toward the cafe, he called out from behind me and stopped me.
Oi, teme. Masaka, ima kara kono mise ni hairu tten ja nee darou na. Huh? だとしたら、ストリートという劇場に舞い降りた俺が一つ忠告しといてやるぜ。
A theater called a street? Excuse me? Part-time warrior. What does she have to say? Shoot, I don't even remember what our recent conversation was. I guess we were talking about bikes. I love them. Riding a bike lets me feel air of a place directly on my skin. Excuse me? What are our responses here? I prefer the chaotic Akiba of the past, not the Moe-powered beast it is now. Though I suppose that's befitting of Akihabara, the city of destruction. Okay, that sounds stupid. Just watch out for those UV rays. Cancer is a hell of a thing. Okay, well that seems like a normal warning. If you're into exercising, I have the perfect job for you. Care to give it a shot? Yeah, you know what? Let's see where this goes. Why not? Hopefully it's not something dumb. God damn, what a fucking title. Seemingly satisfied, having said that, he walked away, bobbing his head to some unheard rhythm. What was he trying to tell me? His words sounded fancy, but they didn't actually make any sense. Does he ever make sense? I saw him in Linear Bounded Phenogram, the first chapter. Why does it seem like he's always appearing in, like, the beginning of these spin-offs? He's so awful. A brilliant trap. I didn't know what he was talking about, nor did I care. I decided to head up the stairs into the cafe.
おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
As I entered the cafe, two maids greeted me. One of them was obviously Ferris, but the maid with the blonde ponytail was harder to recognize as Mayuri.
あ、おかりんだ。おかえりなさいませ、おかりん。今日はダルくんが来てたんだけど、ついさっき帰っちゃったよ。
You know, coming back to this, I totally forgot like how off the sound balancing is, so I apologize if it sounds like some characters are quieter than others. Unless I really go in, raise the master volume, and then adjust everyone's character voice manually, we're not going to get anything done. I could do that if it's highly requested, but I'd rather just leave things the way it is. Just here were you, Daru. He's a frequent patron of this cafe, and usually visits at least a couple times a week. Primarily because he's such a big Ferris fan. He is always talking about being devoted to his 2D wives, but I guess she's the exception.
おかえりなさいませ、今日は。こちらの席へどうぞ、だにゃ。
Ferris did exactly that.
そういえばマユリ、ちょうどここに入る直前に変な男に会ったのだが。
変な男？
ああ、階段の下からこの店をじっと見上げていた。ひょっとしたらこの店から出てきた客かとも思ってな。お
客さん？どんな人だったかな？
Well.
真っ黒な服にグラサンをかけた痛い感じのやつだ。
サングラスに黒い服。今日はそんなお客さん来てなかったかな。
She's so quiet. Guys, I seriously don't know what to do about that. Hold on, let's check our mail. Oh, let me guess. It's a gig where I get to put you in a Cobra twist. I'm totally game for that. Huh? Feel free to try that on Daru. What say you riding your bike in the lab to power our equipment? Oh, and this goes without saying, but this is volunteer work, no pay. Well, I thought it was going to be stupider, but you know what? It's not as bad as I thought. Mayuri took some time to think before she answered.
そうか。明らかに何か曰くありげな感じだったんだが。
なんだろう。フェリスちゃん、何か心当たりあるかにゃ？
Mayuri really seemed like she didn't know the guy, but Ferris... You see, we know. We who have played in the original Steins Gate. She had her brow furrowed in a look of seriousness.
フェリスちゃん？
もしかして心当たりあるのか？
ひょっとしたら。ひょっとしたら？
This was the soberest tone Mayuri and I had ever heard from Ferris, and we both bristled with anxiety.
その人は10年前に武者修行の旅に出ると言ったままいなくなったフェイリスのお兄ちゃんにゃ。
は？
フェイリスのお兄ちゃんは10年前ゲルマン流忍術をマスターすると言い残して家を飛び出していったんだにゃ。
You know, why did I think anything different? German ninjutsu. What in the world?
それがまさかこの町に戻ってくるにゃんて。あ、もしかしてお兄ちゃんは今までもフェイリスのことを陰で見守ってくれていたんじゃ。そういえば毎月メイクインに送られてくる群青色のバラ、あれはそうにゃ、群青色のバラの人はお兄ちゃんだったんだにゃ。
マユリよ、毎月この店にはそんなものが送られてくるのか？
マユシーは見たことないにゃ。
そうか。
This was a mistake. I went looking for an answer and wound up in a nest of lying vipers. But I guess this was to be expected.
大変にゃ今すぐ追いかけなきゃ。ねえ京馬、その人はどこへ向かったにゃ。
Ferris looked nearly teary-eyed with desperation. I should have seen this coming.
ねえ京馬ってば、お願い教えて。
それはできないのだフェイリス。
どうしてにゃ。
なぜだそれが奴との約束だからだ。
約束。それじゃあまさか京馬は今までそのことを知ってて黙っていたのかにゃ。ひどいにゃ。どうして今まで教えてくれなかったのにゃ。京馬のバカ。
すまないフェイリス。
ねマユシーは接客してくるですにゃ。
Yeah, you go do that. I think that might be a good thing to do. Ferris and I continued our meaningless conversation for another 10 minutes. When we'd finally finished, I placed an order. Nobody would enjoy a cafe where they had to wait 10 minutes before they placed an order, then run the other way. However, I don't think that Ferris would put other customers through all this. Oh, Lukako. Could you tell me what sort of things Okabe-san likes? Dr. P and Soft Row. I like how it's all jiggly like a brain. And my name isn't Okabe, it's Hyoin Kyoma, of course. Hyoin Kyoma. And Dr. Pepper, let me tell you. That be a good drink. The drink of kings. And this place is pretty popular for this neighborhood. Especially on the weekend. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to find a seat today. Oh yeah, it is Saturday. But looking around, there actually are a few spots open. Well, I guess it's only natural since it's the middle of the afternoon. Regardless, such trivial things don't bother me.
お待たせいたしました。ホットコーヒーブラックですにゃん。
マユリよ。
She couldn't have brought me coffee at a better time.
何ですかにゃ。
例のあれの話だが。
例のあれって何ですかにゃ。
Yeah, even I want to know.
だから例のガジェットを買ってくれるという人物の話だ。今日は来ていないのか。
Oh, that's right.
ああ、そっか。その話か。ね。
Oh god, it's probably fucking what's-his-face that we just saw.
まだ来てないにゃ。
そうか。
I thought I might run into him by chance, but I guess it's not that easy. That was, in fact, the reason I came here today. But I'm afraid I'm skunked. So I ask her one more thing.
ところで、最近は忙しいのか？
ここでのお仕事もあるし、それから学校の宿題もあるし、それからコミマ用のコスプレ衣装も作らなきゃいけないし、すっごく忙しいかも。
Kamima is a big otaku event held every summer and winter. The next one starts on the 15th and will run for 3 days. Mayuri's hobby is making cosplay costumes, and it sounds like she's making a few this year. I don't know why I split the syllables of costumes like that. She's not making them for herself to wear, but for other people. But that's not what I wanted to hear.
俺が言っているのは、お前ではなくフェイリスのことだ。
Ferris overheard Mayuri saying her name and came toward us.
にゃににゃに、もしかしてフェイリスの話してるのかにゃ。
Yeah, unfortunately.
聞こえていたのか。
にゃふふ。それくらいフェイリスの能力、ヒアリングインフェルノにかかれば簡単なことだにゃ。
As she laughed, the cat ears atop her head twitched. How? How did they do that? Can those cat ears really hear things? No, they can't.
それでフェイリスの何の話をしてたのかにゃ。ね、オカリンがフェリスちゃん疲れてるんじゃないかって。
I can't put my finger on why. Lukako, there's an image here. I'm sorry, I thought I was mailing my Yuri-chan. I'm so sorry, Kyoma-san, but thanks for answering my question. It made me super happy. Can I see the attachment? What the hell is this? What sinful thing is this that appeared on my cellular device? Now I have to throw this away. It has been tainted. Okay, maybe not really, but still. Why'd she send that? Or why'd he send that? Excuse me, I forgot. Lukako's a boy here. I can't put my finger on why. But I felt like Ferris looked uncomfortable while we were talking earlier. And when she said she had something to do after our party the other day.
ねえ、ひょっとして今日はフェイリスのこと心配してくれてるのかにゃ？
心配だと。
Even if it were true, I couldn't admit it. Because I am a mad scientist. There it is. God damn it. I wasn't trying to predict it or anything. I kind of just added that on. God damn it. I've played too much Steins Gate.
お前が弱っているならそこにつけ込んで恩を売ることで一生俺の手足として使うべく算段を立てていただけだ。
Betrayal after a brief moment of joy will make the sadness all the stronger. Go ahead and cry. Your tears have no effect on me.
もっと悲嘆にくれるがいい。なぜならその悲しみという感情こそがこの俺の血となり肉となり。
今日は優しいにゃ。
Well, that didn't work. She suddenly took my right hand.
でも心配しなくても大丈夫にゃ。フェイリスはこの通りいつでも元気いっぱいなのにゃ。
お前は俺の話を聞いていなかったのか。
にゃにゃにゃにゃにゃ。
Uh-huh. Ferris seemed unfazed and happily swung my arm. The other customers are looking at me. I get the feeling that their desire to murder me is increasing by the second. This isn't good. I have to do something fast. In my panic, I turn to Mayuri and ask for help.
おい、マユシーニャンニャン、お前からも何とか言ってやってくれ。
そっか、オカリンが本当は優しい人だってこと、フェリスちゃんが分かってくれて、マユシーも嬉しいよ。
じゃあマユシーも一緒にやるにゃ。
分かったにゃ。
Okay, well, hold that thought, girls. Let me check my phone. I'm not a hamster. I got an achievement for that. How about doing it yourself, Okabe Intero? You've got guts saying that. Hell yeah, dude. Let's fight back. Then again, it was really a stupid response. Or a stupid thing to even tell her. Mayuri grabbed my left hand, and they both kept swinging their respective arm. What did I come back to?
Yeah.
I love that response. I grew more and more uncomfortable under the other patrons' glaring eyes. I'm fine with being conspicuous, but I don't like being made conspicuous. Fair enough. I get that. I feel that. I stayed at the cafe in hopes of meeting our mystery customer, but he never appeared. By the time I left, the sun had set. I'm telling you, it was, what's his face? 3 degrees Celsius or something? I returned to the lab to find Kurisu asleep on the couch. I also returned with a message on my phone. Guts, huh? I don't think she got that part. But Daru is nowhere to be seen. Which means... the development room is finally at my disposal. Based on my previous experiences, the phone wave, named subject to change, only works from noon to 6 p.m. I haven't figured out why we can only use it in that 6-hour window, but that's just how it is. I look at the clock. It's about 20 minutes to 6. If I work fast, I could do an experiment. As I passed by the sleeping Kurisu, something nagged at me. It wasn't anything particularly out of the ordinary. In fact, it was something very ordinary. I'm talking about a mere pair of headphones. That's right. Or at least that's what they seemed to be when Daru was wearing them yesterday. They're sitting by Kurisu right now. Perhaps Daru simply left them there. But as far as I can remember, that's not where they were yesterday afternoon. Then did Kurisu borrow them from Daru? I didn't think people generally wanted to borrow other people's headphones, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, whenever I'm like handed an earbud, or like an AirPod or whatever the hell they're called, I just feel weird, you know, sticking it in my ear. That's a sacred place, man. Even so, Kurisu's proximity to the headphones bothers me a little bit. She's been working, okay. She's been working on her new gadget for the past few days. Perhaps the headphones might be a part of it. At least I think they might be. And if that's the case, I made sure that nothing was coming out of the headphones and then put them in place on Kurisu's head. How did he manage to do that? Like, the whole right side of her head is up against the side of the couch. There's no way he could have easily done that. How did he stick the cable underneath her arm, too? I thought for a moment that I'd woken her as I did so, but she was simply muttering in her sleep. I breathed a sigh of relief, but stood still for a minute to confirm that she was asleep. Okay, we don't need to make noises doing so. That's like people making that one noise whenever they're glaring in anime. Doesn't look like she's gonna wake up. I was getting worried over nothing, meaning that I wasted my precious time when I needed it most. Damn you, assistant. She shouldn't have left something that seemed so important here in the first place. But just as I thought I should get to my work... Mayuri excitedly burst into the lab, but at the sight of Kurisu asleep on the couch, she immediately quieted herself.
気にするな。それよりどうしたのだ、マユリオ。お前今日はここに寄らず直接帰るのではなかったのか?
At least I thought I heard her say that when I left Mei Queen Yanyan.
まさか、さっき言ったことをもう忘れたというのではなかろうな。いかにおバカさんがキャラとして確立しているからといって、いくらなんでもそれはひどすぎるだろう。
もうオカリンひどいよ。マユシーはね、おバカさんじゃありません。
その喋り方がおバカさんだというのだ。
Though admittedly that ditziness is part of Mayuri's charm, so she doesn't need to change a thing. Not that I'd ever tell her that.
それで?
何?
おいおい、言ったそばからそれでは本当におバカさんだと思われるぞ。何か話があってきたのだろう。
ああ、そうだったよ。ね、オカリン、もうちょっとメイクインにいればよかったのにね。
何？それはどういうことだ？
あのね、オカリンが帰った後すぐに店長さんが来たのです。
Of course he did.
店長さんって、それはまさかガジェットを買い取ってくれるという。
その店長さんのこと。
Damn it. How much worse could my timing be?
どうして俺に連絡してくれなかったのだ?
So he's a shopkeeper, so it couldn't have been 90 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever the hell his name is.
だってまだお仕事中だったし、それにすぐに帰っちゃったから。
Mayuri's face fell as if she wanted to apologize. I can't rebuke a face like that.
あ、でもね、昨日はまだどうするか考えてるみたいだったけどね、今日はちゃんと買い取ってくれるって言ってくれたんだよ。
何？本当か？
まとめて買い取ってくれるって。
But according to Mayuri, he wants them at lower prices than we've listed on our website. I would decline the offer saying you must be kidding, don't look down on us. But that's not an option right now. A starving man can't be picky. It seems that the buyer is going to come get the gadgets as soon as he has the chance. As long as he refills our war chest, I have no problem with that. Shouldn't we be quiet, Okabe?
喜べまゆりよ。今回のこと、我が未来ガジェット研究所の華々しい一歩となるに違いない。
オカリンってばそんなに大きな声出したら。
Uh-oh. Just as Mayuri had prophesized, Kurisu began to stir.
あれ？岡部？
She slowly opened her eyes and looked at me with uncertainty. Then she smiled, as if a great weight had been lifted from her shoulders.
よかった。急に消えちゃうからどこか行っちゃうのかと思った。
クリスティーナ？
心配させないでよね。
おい、お前は何を言っているんだ？
何って、そんなの決まって。
As she said this, she slowly started to look around. It was kind of interesting to see her eyes gradually gaining focus.
もしかして私、今何か変なこと言った？
Oh yeah, 100% yes.
言っていたぞ。
嘘？なんて？
俺が急にどこかへ行くとかなんとか。
Her face suddenly tensed with nervousness.
それだけ？他に何か言ってなかった？
他にか。はあ、そうだな。確かこんなことも言っていたぞ。
とてもじゃないけど、私は法王院京馬様の才能にはかないません。一生京馬様の助手として精進します
とな。
嘘をつくな、嘘を。そんなこと絶対に言っとらんわ。
嘘ではない。お前も知っているだろう。人間夢の中では普段無意識に考えていることが出てしまうという話を。つまりそれがお前の本当の気持ちなのだ、クリスティーナよ。
安心してクリスちゃん。クリスちゃんはそんなこと一言も言ってなかったよ。
マユリ、なぜバラす？
オカリン、ダメだよ、嘘ついちゃ。
It really isn't, but it was funny.
やっぱり嘘か。
Curses. My strategy to fabricate a false memory and use it to manipulate her has failed.
それよりごめんね、クリスちゃん。うるさくしちゃったせいで起こしちゃったよね。あ、うん、マユリはいいの。
そうだぞ。何も謝ることはないマユリよ。そもそもこんなところで無防備にうとうと寝るのが悪いのだ。
あんたね、私が一体何のためにここで寝てたと思ってんだ？
助手がラボのために尽力するのは当然のことだ。
だから助手じゃないって言っとろうが。
怒りっぽいやつだな。ちゃんとカルシウムは取っているのか？
What the fuck, dude?
誰のせいだと思っとるんだ。
She yelled at me. In addition to her calcium deficiency, she must have low blood pressure when she wakes up. I know I do.
人が睡眠時間を削ってガジェット製作を。
Then she stopped and moved her hand slowly to her head for confirmation.
どうしたの、クリスちゃん。これ、なんで私の頭に？
そこに落ちていたからだ。
As I said this, she took hold of the headphones with trembling hands.
落ちてたってことは、まさかあんたが？
そうだが？
お前、なんてことしてくれてんだ！
なんてことって。だから俺はそのヘッドホンをつけただけだが。
ヘッドホン？
She stopped in place, looking perplexed.
クリスちゃん？
そうね、ヘッドホン。人が寝てる時に勝手にヘッドホンつけるなんて何考えてんのよ。
She's suddenly trying to play innocent. This could mean that my theory about those headphones was right on the money.
おいクリスティーナよ。
何？
お前何をごまかしている？
は？ごまかしてる？何のことかしら。
嘘つけ！その態度、どう考えても何か隠している態度ではないか。
別に隠してなんてないわよ。
ならばなぜさっきあんなに慌てていたのだ？
だから慌ててないって。
さてはお前、やはり新しいガジェットを。
ガジェット？
そうだ、新しいガジェットを。
それだ。ああ、いや、じゃなくて、そうなの。新しいガジェットが完成したの。
そうなのか？
ええ、そうよ。
What is this? Getting that information was almost too easy. After all the trouble she went to hide it, I was hoping for something more confidential.
すごいね、クリスちゃん。また新しいガジェット作ったんだね。
まあ、そんなに大したものじゃないんだけどね。
Fine, as long as she's honest, I have no complaints about her behavior.
それで新しいガジェットとはどんなものなのだ？
ちょっと待ってて。今持ってくから。
She stands up and heads towards the development room.
待てクリスティーナよ。
何よ？
今持ってくると言ったな。ならば今持っているそれは何なのだ？
だからヘッドホンだって言っとろうが。
ガジェットではないのか？
ガジェットの12号機は全然別のものよ。ちょっと待ってろ。
It didn't seem like Kurisu was lying. The fact that she was holding something as she came out of the development room was proof enough of that, excuse me. Then why was she acting so strangely? It's just confusing. Well, fine. I'll let it slide this time, since she's completed a new gadget.
ほら、これがガジェット12号機。まだ手を加えなきゃいけない部分はあるけど、だいたいこんな感じね。
Alright, well, we will meet gadget number 12 in the next episode. I think this is a alright stopping spot. Maybe not the best, but most likely not the worst. Well, thank you all for watching, and again, I do apologize for stepping away from really all of Steins Gate for a couple months. I also abandoned linear bounded phenogram, which I do plan on getting back to as well. I'm going to be doing 2 Steins Gate playthroughs at the same time. Boy oh boy, I am not excited. But regardless, well, maybe I don't know. We'll see how it all works. Regardless, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. It is now a little past midnight. I'm going to get some sleep. So I'll talk to you guys, or whatever, in the next episode. Take it easy.